specifically, let's look at the one that's in the New York case. Trump's attempts to delay, to adjourn this trial from beginning. You know, before the show started, I looked at really carefully the arguments that he's raising and put aside whether or not that conduct, as alleged, Kristy, actually falls within the official kind of parameters or the perimeters of his official conduct. I had a concern about the fact that Trump is now citing to the Anderson case, which is that recent decision from Colorado, and also citing to the fact that SCOTUS decided to take up that presidential immunity defense in the first place. Do you think that actually gives Judge Juan Merchan some cause for pause now?
Well, those cases are interesting that he mentioned, but what's even more interesting is the case that they didn't mention, which was the case that was before Judge Hellerstein in this very matter, where Trump's lawyers sought to remove this case to federal court. And this very issue was put before Judge Hellerstein, and Judge Hellerstein said Trump is not immune from the people of New York's prosecution in New York Supreme Court. This argument of immunity is not a colorable defense. And he specifically went through these same duties that they are trying to, put forth now, and said these are not presidential duties. Hiring and making payments to your personal attorney to handle personal affairs, not a presidential duty. Reimbursing Cohen for advancing the hush money, not a presidential duty. That is law of the case, and they had the opportunity to appeal that to the Second Circuit. They did not do so. They had the opportunity even to bring it up in a motion to dismiss. They didn't do so. They didn't even bring it up in the time frame that they were supposed to for a motion in limine, which is just trying to exclude certain evidence from trial. This has not only been there, done that, it's already been ruled on in the federal court in this same case, but it's also untimely. So yes, I understand that there are matters going on before SCOTUS, but they have already been adjudicated in this case, just as they were, by the way, with E. Jean Carroll. E. Jean Carroll in that trial, they also did not make the argument, and therefore the district court in that case said, hey, you didn't make it in a timely way in the first 3 years of the case. You don't get to make it now. So just as it was waived there, I assume it will be waived here, and the trial will proceed.
Yeah, and Renata, to Kristy's point, Trump actually did appeal that decision from